Alright. How's it going, everybody? Been playing the... Oh. Archaea. Seems they must have died. Oh, I just heard somebody else going in the water. That's interesting. Anyways, I've been playing the PAX Day alpha playtest this last week. Probably about 24 hours or so in total. Maybe more. Not really sure at this point. I recorded a video at 12 hours and, well, that didn't work out. So here we are now. Kind of wanted to show you my progression in my house in that amount of time. Got a well out here. I actually have a roof now, which is wild. Got some metal tools, including a sword and a bow. Pretty poggers. No door animations yet. I've made probably every workbench, just about. At least the basic ones. Got a little forge set up here. Definitely scuffed. If we had more time to play, it'd certainly be more organized. But, tis what it is. I had a large bellows right here. I'm not sure what happened to it, but it's gone. Got a basic forge. Ignore those pillars. I was messing around with it. And I've got like a 3-story-ish house here. Got the cooking hearth that I can't get to work, but everybody else seems to be able to. A bigger kiln up here. A pottery kiln. Pick that back up. I made shingled roofs, so you know, had to make a lot of brick shingles. But yeah, this is kind of it. I must say I'm very excited for this game to see where it goes. This was just the gathering, crafting, not even crafting really, just building playtest, and I've had a lot of fun with it. These two houses have cropped up over the past couple days. Pretty epic, honestly. People can just, like, I love that it's kind of a survival game with an MMO aspect, but like, actually, you know what I mean? Instead of just like 50 people or so on a server like Ark, as I'm used to, there are hundreds around, and you'll just run into them. But aside from that, I do like what they have so far. As you can see, the building, the hammer is kind of your building tool. You get a plot. It's a circle for whatever reason. And so does everybody else. And that's kind of your space to build in. And you can team up with your friends and combine your plots to make a much bigger, cooler plot of land and building. But they've got all kinds of building stuff already, even though this is kind of just the basic test. Crafting benches, lots of props. Can't sit in the chairs, which was kind of rough, but obviously not that big a deal. But yeah. The combat not implemented yet, but it still, I mean, we made swords and weapons and fought stuff. This is kind of all you get. We have discovered that, well, I say that, but people I know have discovered that spells, as you see we have a spells tab over here, are actually attached to named armor that you can craft. Once you discover like the right gems and stuff that would unlock the crafting recipes. That's how a lot of the crafting is so far in the game. Like, pick up thing, learn new recipes. Kind of like, I guess Minecraft is now, or maybe always has been. I don't remember. But that's kind of the basis of learning new things. So every time you craft something new out of other stuff you learn, you probably learn stuff. You find a new, different size of animal hide, you might learn stuff. It's pretty cool, honestly. Gives you that sense of discovery going out and looking for things to learn. And let me tell you, the map is pretty large. This is just one area, is my understanding. Like, I think you go through these gates, but this is like the safe zone. Obviously, the further away you go from this, the more dangerous. There's PvP and stuff. Higher risk, higher reward, like pure ores and stuff like that, I believe is like the understanding. But that'll come in a later playtest. I must say, I am blown away by what we have so far. Like, if this game doesn't screw it up and like do some kind of horrible monetization that's just like predatory and broken, you know, like pay to win, then I think this will be really good and a real good replacement for most survival games. Like, I'm loving the new arc. It's great, but oh my gosh, it is not perfect. I've crashed a few times. Well, I've gotten DC'd a few times in this game because certain areas are just not, like, not doing so hot. And, and yeah, it's been kind of rough, but nowhere near as bad as Ark has been. The new Ark Survival Ascended, as when it comes to like crashes. We crashed like every 5 minutes yesterday playing that. But I've had a lot of fun. I can run up this river here a bit. I'll probably skip to it really quick. Like, just show a bit of Narc's house. Like, that's the thing. You can just play with people. It's really got a... Well, there's always going to be the argument of whether or not, like, 7,000 people in, 150-person shards or whatever this game has is actually an MMO. It's, like, close enough. It's certainly closer than, say, Ark or some game that clearly isn't an MMO. But, like, it's got that MMO feel. And when I say that, I think it's more of the socialization aspect. Like, you can run into people on this path, say hi. Kind of reminds me, honestly, of Worm Online, but without terraforming and stuff. Just slightly. Like, whenever I was in Worm, I remember I broke my foot in Worm Online. Didn't know how to fix it. Was trying to walk home and was absolutely going to perish. But this random guy I walked past healed me up. That's the type of MMO experience that's just amazing to have, and I can't wait for Ashes of Creation, obviously, to come out. But I think, there'll be a lot of social opportunities in this game for sure. Especially when they add systems that'll help more towards the economy. And like I said, this is just a building playtest, and it's already more fun than a lot of games we have right now. And there have been a lot of houses that have cropped up over here. Wow. That almost kind of looks like it's the start of a city. Look at that. One building, another building. Like, that's got to be... Here, let's see how many plots that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 4 plots. 5? Like, that's the beginnings of a city, in my opinion. Oh, hey. Oh, never mind. I thought somebody finally gave up this weird bridge thing that they were screwing around with. But yeah, over here is Narc's plot. Wonderful house here. Very efficient looking. You can just see the efficiency and obviously design that he's got here. I mean, this man's been playing this probably like 16, 18 hours a day easily. since it came out, because, you know, that's kind of his thing, professional streamer and whatnot, right? Is this the bellows? Yeah, I had one of these at my house and it just vanished. I don't know why. Maybe it was sticking out of the plot too much and you could actually steal it. I don't know. But you know, alpha and stuff like that. Seems like you got a neighbor. Oh, I can't pull up my tools up here. Yeah, you got a neighbor. That's cool. Da-da-da-da. Oof, ow. Yeah, that's kind of all I have to show. I could go show you some combat. The gathering's pretty straightforward. You hit trees, hit rocks, you know. Picks up off the ground. Pick berries. The usual stuff. The usual stuff in a survival game, honestly. And, yeah, the building has been wild. Progression that I've been able to do in just a few hours, even though I'm solo. And just, you know, kind of used to the survival grind. It's pretty insane. And, I mean, look at what you can do when you team up. I think I know these guys up here. One of these, probably all of them, have a bit of a team, and they've progressed quite quickly. Narc solo as well. I think the only thing we've even traded was I've given him some raspberries and he's given me some clay. It's just wild how compounding things are when you're working together, but you really still can do the grind solo and get places, and it actually feels rewarding. I feel like that's kind of what's missing. Like I was talking about in Worm, that was insane. Like everything takes a very long time in Worm, because I guess the game still exists. I just haven't played it in quite a while. The monetization there is kind of ruins my drive to grind and make money, which I like to do in Bobo Gaga, which I like to do in any kind of MMO, is, you know, economy, make crafting and stuff, you know. Isn't really a huge thing anymore, to be honest, but Ashes of Creation is coming. Sign up with the link down below, or assuming I still have that. And where was I? I got very lost there. Regardless, I think Pax Dei is going to be a winner, assuming they don't do anything crazy. You know, just kind of unhinged monetization. Because that's the thing, right? Is you could easily say, here's this super small plot. Buy the triple expensive pack and you get a bigger, slightly bigger plot. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be too against that one, I guess. But, like, as long as there's not too much pay to win. Can't really think of what it would be. Skill boost or something. You know, just the obvious. I think as long as they steer away from that and maybe go with like a subscription model or something. Not an optional one, because that's kind of pay to win as well. But like, you know, just like a normal game used to be. I think it'll be pretty good, honestly. Really excited to see where it goes from here. Hopefully the next playtest I am also able to get it to key, and we'll keep our eyes peeled on it and whatnot. Yeah, if you enjoyed this, want to keep up with Ashes or Pax Dei or Ark even, I gotta make some Ark videos. There are some things that people are just spreading misinformation, and people are gonna waste a lot of time. So I gotta make some Ark videos for sure, just to keep everybody updated correctly. Other than that, you know, who knows what else I'll end up covering here. Subscribe if that sounds mildly interesting. Maybe hit the like button if you want to spread this video out there. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and I'll see you guys next time.